What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Pokemon Stadium 1. Here we go. Part 4 versus Erika in the Gym Leader Castle. Let's do it. Now, of course, we're going to use our same registered set over and over and over because that's how we roll. So, she's got a lot of normal types here. And that kind of sucks because we don't have any fighting types. But, oh well. Go with that. We'll see how that goes. Look at it. He says a decisive victory is expected. So he thinks I'm just going to rape this person. And I'm sending out the freaking almost legendary Arcanine. He's sending out a fucking Rattata. So let's just fucking burn this shit up with the Fire Blast. And a critical hit. There's no way that Rattata might have died like 50 times over. The thing is just not even going to have a chance. Rattata. Tuffet. Uh-oh, okay, now this might be a problem here. It's got a Wigglytuff. And that thing looks pretty strong. But we score another critical hit. And that thing is going to go down. Obviously, that critical hit clearly mattered. I don't think that would have been able to KO a Wigglytuff in one attack. And there is Puffet, the base form there. And we'll just continue Fire Blasting, because I'm boring as shit, and just use the same moves every time. And it's going to live, as you can see here. It does get burned. And it's going to go for Ice Beam. And that is a hilarious attack animation. Unfortunately, it freezes me somehow. So as you can see there, it says there's no use in fighting while you're frozen. So I am pretty much fucked at this point for Arcanine. There's nothing he can do. So I'm going to have to switch him out. And we'll bring in Billy. Oh shit, it has rest. That Jigglypuff knows what's up. So we're just going to go for a Psychic. And I'm faster somehow. We score a critical, that might KO it. That is definitely going to KO it. And that is a freaking hilarious death animation there for Jigglypuff. That might have been the same one in Stadium 2, I can't recall. It's been quite a while since did that. And a couple games in between that. Anyway, though, that last is down. Let's move on to this beauty. And, whoa, a Dratini. Whoa. 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 And I think we'll go with you, and you. We might make a few changes to our team for round 2. We'll see. I don't know. I'd like to keep it. I don't know about Pope, though, because he's kind of got illegal moves. That's why I'm kind of scared of using him. But we'll see what's up. Anyway, let's go with Nidoking here for the Earthquake. And that's going to do a huge amount of damage. It is going to live it, though, and it's going to hit me with a Waterfall, and that's going to hurt. So he says it's a bad Pokemon choice, but we're able to take that better than it's able to take my Earthquake, and that wasn't even super effective. This should KO. And there's just no way that Seeking is going to be able to survive that. CD. Oh, that's pretty funny now. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Alright, so he's got Yuddy. Yudi? I guess Yudi, okay. That's a dumb name. So he's got all the water Pokemon, and I'm here I am sending out my fucking ground type. That's terrible. Anyway, we hit that thing with an Earthquake. It's going to live, barely. It's going to hit me with a Hydro Pump. And it scores a critical hit, and there is unfortunately no way Nidoking is going to be able to live that. And I think that's our first death. And that makes me sad. That makes me sad. But I realized I don't really give a fuck. Because, whatever. This isn't a Nuzlocke because of the way that it's designed. Can't be a Nuzlocke. You know, it's interesting because, if I were to... Of course, its last Pokemon is Dratini, so I basically completely fucked myself with the Pokemon I was using. But, there's no shift on this, so you don't get to, like, oh, he's sending out this guy, you can switch guys if you want. There is none of that in this. That's why it's a little bit more difficult. And, that's why I don't think I'd be able to do a Nuzlocke. No way, at least against the Elite Four later on in round 2. There's just no way. So I'm not even worried about that. It does kind of suck that Nidoking died there, but whatever. You know what? Got a Hydro Pump critical hit. He probably would have lived the Hydro Pump because Staryu doesn't have the best. Well, actually, it does have pretty good special, but again, it's a first form. Anyway, we've got a cool trainer here. And she's got some decent Pokemon. Actually, I'm going to not do that. I'm going to go with that guy, and that guy. So, holy shit, that is a big tongue. That's what she said. And, not really sure what I know Lickitung has, like, pretty good defenses. I know in my never used team, I always use Licky Licky. Because Licky Licky is a fucking beast. And it's got the supersonic there. And I have become confused. But Raichu's like, whatever, I got this. Don't even try, son. And I'm hoping that I do not. And I attack myself like an idiot. And it knows Fire Blast, holy shit. And that's going to do a decent chunk of damage there. I'm hoping Raichu can snap out of this confusion and fucking land a hit here. It looks like I can. I don't really know how to tell. But either way, that Lickitung is dead as shit. And that's great. Not last Pokemon, his next Pokemon, or her next Pokemon, is going to be Chansey. And as you can see there, it has quite a bit of health, so it's got pretty good EVs. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit this thing with a Body Slam, hopefully. And we get a critical, and that's going to do a fuckload of damage. Almost over 400 there. It goes for Sing. And unfortunately, we do fall asleep there, and that is kind of gay. So I'm just going to switch out at this particular point. And we send out Aerodactyl. It's going to go for Double Edge. That is not going to do too much. As you can see there, it literally does like 10 damage. So I'm just going to straight up hit that thing with a Rock Slide to the face. And that thing is dead as hell. And Aerodactyl is now flying over a giant hole. And I can imagine the game is not able to realize that I'm using an ability that is banned. Whatever, he learned that shit in... He learned that shit in fucking... in Blue Kaizo, so I don't even care. Holy shit, a critical Ice Beam there. That does a lot of damage. Luckily, I'm able to hold on, but just barely. And we'll go for another Super Twister Earthquake here. And that Nidorina just cannot go on. So now we've got one trainer left, and I think we all know who that is. It's obviously the gym leader. And we'll see what's up here. Erika, she doesn't even care. She's like asleep. That sprite just looks hilarious. So she's got a pretty decent team there. Obviously, first round team isn't that great, but oh well, what are you gonna do? So we'll go with those three guys. Smart strategy is the key to victory, he says, and that's hopefully what we're gonna imply here. And that imply, is that the right word? I don't even know. Anyway, let's hit a Fire Blast, and that's a pretty good strategy. And it's gonna be able to live. And it's going for the sleep powder. That shit is gonna hit. And we are asleep as fuck right now. And I'm just gonna go for a move. Luckily, I do wake up here on the first turn, so we do get the first turn wake up. It goes ahead and hits the acid Omni there. Whatevs though, we're gonna hit that thing with a double edge to the face. And it's dead. I don't know if I'm gonna take recoil here since I killed it. It looks like I don't take recoil unless I just missed the damage hitting passively. Anyway, her next Pokemon is her star Pokemon from the anime, Gloom. This Pokemon just smells really bad or something, I don't even know. Anyway, we hit that thing with a critical, and the Gloom is just butt-fucked. And it just falls over. Erika has no chance against my Arcanine here. It's pretty much a good game. She does have a Vileplume at the end here, so this will probably live a Fire Blast. So let's just see what happens. So of course it is going to be able to live, and it's going to hit me with a Body Slam here. And that does very little damage. And we're just going to finish that thing off with a dig. Or not a dig, a double edge. What am I saying? See, I don't take recoil when I knock something out, so that is definitely broken, but cool. So that's going to do it for the Celadon Gym. And next time, move on. Let's get the Celadon clear thing. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. So we're going to receive the key from Erika and move on to Koga. So next time, we'll be going up against Koga and his Biker, Tamer, and Juggler. So I will see you guys then.